The whole thing started out as a hobby and an accident because I started collecting figures I think over the last several years, and I always have them on my desk at work. I work in advertising, so a lot of times there are very stressful moments, but because we're adults, we're told to behave like an adult. We're supposed to hide a lot of our honest thoughts and feelings. You get stressed, you get frustrated. We just want an outlet, and that's when it actually hit me. I want to visualize all those tiny little voices, and then what's better than the tiny little people? And my coworkers, they enjoyed it and said, you should turn your profile into from private to public. At first I was very intimidated because this is just my own personal play, but I'm also curious, which wanted to hear and see what the internet's reaction is, so I turned it into public. And within a month I got I think it's Daily Mail's reporter to comment on it, request to do an article about it. I freaked out right away. As soon as the article came out, I started getting a lot of interest and followers from all around the world. During that process, I feel like, oh my God, now I have people expecting to be entertained, expected to be wowed. And during that process, I was very nervous. When I'm in front of a camera, which doesn't happen very often, it's like being put on the spot. My brain shrinks. A lot of times I get really stiff. It's like the moment when you're taking the school pictures. I get that kind of feeling a lot. Right now, I counted recently, I have about between 1,200 to 1,500. I actually know each one of them, the color, the poses, and I have enjoyed this whole process behind taking the photo, coming up with the ideas, and also writing the captions. To me, I'm still a hobbyist, and I love it because that takes away a lot of pressure, and you are still basically doing things you love. And the whole process, as I looked back, I feel like, oh my God, I just went through a full year of self-taught photography training, and with just an iPhone. They come and go, and you don't never know when they come. When I have this thought, oh, I should probably visualize it, and I just take out my iPhone. And with the photos and success, I feel like this can be some sort of encouragement for a lot of people. If I can do it, everybody else can do it. It's more about your thoughts, it's more about your idea. And I had a lot of people coming to me and tell me about, oh, you should put the figures one way, you should do this, you should do that. And I started getting very lost for a little bit, because I started feeling like I have to perform, I have to be given a script. And all of a sudden I decided, this started out as my own hobby. I'm going to keep it my hobby. And this is actually a very new experience for me. This is probably one of the few times I decided to only listen to myself. And when I look back, when I look at all the photos I have accumulated for the last year and a half, I realize I see a growth, I see a progress, I see a change in style, but I can say it very proudly, oh, this is my work. I have never dreamed of to have this kind of attention from the internet, and people are interested in what I do. So because of that, I find myself being pushed in front of people a lot more. I learned to express myself a lot better. I think that probably is the biggest silver lining coming out of this project. It's a project of me coming out of the shell.